Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Crispy Kareem. I make videos in which I say my opinion, get things off my chest, and comment on certain subjects. And you've come to listen for a certain reason. So thank you. If you like this video, share, subscribe, and press the like button. And if you don't like the video, I'm gonna scream my head off at you too, the same way I'm about to scream my head off at a certain demographic. Because if you thought this smile was general, it wasn't. It was a crooked one of hiding seething rage that originated from me about 10 minutes ago because I was in the middle of cutting my nails. My clippers and my nail file are here. Got this from my parents' bedroom and got the bin at the back, and I had this video on about like Jason Momoa's divorce because I just wanted to see what was going on. I'm not that much into celebrity gossip and whatever, but I decided to just see like what was going on, what are people saying about this, and whatever. And then they got to this bit where they were like, oh, they met in 2007 and they had kids in 2008 and 2009 or something like that, 14 and 15, I can't remember, and I off the top of my head, but they were together for ages, and then they had a 4-year marriage, and I put two and two in my head, and they were like, wait, so you're telling me that there are these people out there who are just not married and they're having kids and like that sort of stuff, and uh, like it's just not making sense. And that's not even the first thing I've seen this week. Like I saw this TikTok of it's like this guy proposing to his girlfriend on the beach, and they have this baby with them. And the reason why it went viral was because everyone was laughing out. Like the guy was, they were just so focused on each other, and the camera was so focused on them, and the baby runs off into the beach and into the ocean and towards the water, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna run towards the beach and get in the water and swim whilst my unsuspecting parents not looking. It wasn't even a baby, it was a fucking toddler. And like they've been together for a while now, and they're not married or anything. And I'm starting to realize that there's this thing of couples, and other people have like briefly spoken about it as well, where there's like couples and they're together and they have kids but they're not married because I'm just not really sure I'm ready for that level of commitment, and I'm not really sure if it's the right step for our relationship. Like, you guys don't have things, beings, living, needy, needing of care, organisms in your house that require a whole ton of time and dedication that's made of the combination of your DNA, and you're not really ready for the commitment of marriage, but you're ready for a fucking child. Like, how that doesn't make sense. It doesn't. You have children. You you're sending them to school. You're not ready for the commitment of marriage. What is that? It's like, oh, I'll have kids with this person, have do a very invasive or intimate act to create a child and bring him up, and but I'm not going to promise him any of the home stability that is required when working on a marriage just because I'm in a long-term relationship with this person. And like, why aren't you married to this person? Do you feel that you don't know this person well enough? If so, why do you have a child with them? Why procreate? Close your legs. Use protection. Okay? I mean, the fact that you're having sex before marriage is bad enough because, as a religious person, I believe adultery is a sin. But you know what? That's between you and your partner. And as long as everything's consensual and you're enjoying yourself, I'm not going to judge you. But once you start fertilizing shit, I'm going to have things to say because it's not normal to be with someone, then have children with that someone with no form of commitment promised, except you're raising this child together, but you could break up at any moment because I'm not ready for the commitment of marriage. Like, yeah, okay, forcing yourself to stay in a crap marriage is not good for a child's well-being, but you can't just be ready to break up willy-nilly because you're not ready for the commitment, but you're fine with having a child together. Like, it's seriously wrong. And it just really drives me crazy that people think this is normal. Like, it's a child. It has psychological needs. You're not meeting this child's psychological needs if you're having kids with no promise of familial personal stability in with their emotions, because you're just like, oh yeah, we could break up at any time. I don't really know him enough, or I'm comfortable with him enough as to be really married. Like, what does marriage mean to you that childbearing and rearing doesn't when it comes to parental and intimate commitment, romantic commitment with each other? It drives me up the walls that people think this is normal, and I don't understand why people have really made marriage so trivial yet simultaneously so like this big thing where it's like, oh, yeah, we get married, like, what is it? It's a piece of paper, but also it's like, oh, but I don't really, I want to make sure it's to the right person. And I don't, just because I've had my kids with them, it doesn't mean I have to marry them. No, no. Once you have children, you have to promise them like some kind of psychological stability. Relationships require work, okay? Especially when you have children, because that changes the dynamics of the relationship. And if you're still not sure about whether you want to be married to this person or not, but you're committed to having children together, oh my god, you are so bad at relationships. Like, okay, yeah, I'm 23 and I've never been in a committed relationship, but you know what? I'm gonna be judgmental and comment anyway, because this is the internet and that's what happens when you put your shit online. You have random people like me commenting, and I'm gonna make my opinion clear because I really, really, really hate this. I cannot get anything done until I get this out of my head and then onto the fucking internet, and I'm gonna explode in a energy of rage if I don't get this out of me, because this is fucking ridiculous and it needs to stop. Okay, if you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. If you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. If you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. Okay, Beyonce's words, they still mean shit today. It gets married before having children. Okay, hopefully I don't wake anyone up with this rant, but I need to get this out of my head. So, yeah, go lose your shit at me in the comment section because I do not care. I am seething with rage and I need to calm down. I need a drink of water. And if you enjoyed this channel, if you like this video, please give it a like, press that like button, share and subscribe. I don't usually upload videos of this nature, I don't swear this much, but I am full of rage. I will probably take this video down at some point, but this is Crispy Kadeem. Relevant links are in my I link in my description bar below for my Twitter and Instagram. Goodbye.